my proof point preference for Jack Daniels products. So while I love these Jack Daniels single barrel proofs, the bourbon, we'll call it a bourbon, it's a Tennessee whiskey, and the rye, they range from anything like this was just 128 proof on the lower side of that up into the the high 130s and everything in between. Love these. They just bring out all the flavor of Jack Daniels. But sometimes I just don't feel like a really, really high proof pour. I'm sure many of you feel the same way. I like ending the evening with a lower proof pour, and just sometimes I just don't feel like that high proof. I love it sometimes, but for me at least, it's not something consistently all the time that I want to have. So what I've come to the conclusion of is that for Jack Daniels and other expressions as well, but definitely for Jack Daniels specifically, 100 proof seems to be the sweet spot, at least in my opinion. I'll give you three examples. Number one, of course, the 100 proof bonded series, specifically the Jack Daniels bonded, the one that was Whiskey Advocate Whiskey of the Year a few years ago. That one I think is really great at the 100 proof. Another one was something I tried on a cruise, which was a Jack Daniels whiskey tasting. They have a single barrel 100 proof. You just don't see that in regular places. I think it's either overseas or at travel stores and airports. It's a very specific one, and it's only in certain areas, like such as a travel area or maybe overseas. I tried that, and I got to be honest with you, that one for me was better than the Sinatra, which is a lower proof. I thought it was phenomenal. And lastly, this last pickup here from the other day, the Jack Daniels Heritage Barrel, the Toasted Single Barrel, which is 100 proof. So the bonded is the bottled and bond, and then the other 100 proof are just 100 proof. But absolutely think this drink's great. Once I got a little bit more advanced, I thought the 94 proof single barrel select was just a shade low for me. Obviously, the old number 780 proof and the Gentleman Jack 80 proof for me at this point is too low, but maybe really good for beginners. And this one is phenomenal. These are all phenomenal, from the high 120s to the high 130s and the rise. But again, like I said, I just don't always feel like a high proof pour. Certainly not that high. So for Jack Daniels products, and I don't know too many other than maybe I think the 10-year and the 12-year I think are somewhere a little bit over this, but I haven't had the pleasure or the privilege to have that, and they're not that available by me. So overall, and this could change by the day sometimes what I feel like, but I find 100 proof is really their sweet spot. I found just that 94 proof, moving from a 94 proof to a 100 proof like this one here, the Heritage Barrel, just that little bit more, and the bonded. I think 100 proof is a really, really, really good spot for Jack Daniels. Curious what you think. Cheers.